Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the British Mobility Project's presentation afternoon. We are today, for the first time ever, in Taunton, Somerset, and we are with a lovely lady by the name of Diana, who called us a few months ago and mentioned that she was in desperate need of mobility. Now, the thing is, if you don't know about the British Mobility Project, let me just tell you just a little bit of information about what we do. We change people's lives every few weeks by providing mobility, i.e. a mobility scooter or electrical wheelchair, and all you do is you purchase a competition ticket or a service or some kind of product from us. We will then give you a nomination. That nomination entitles you to nominate an adult or child that you know, even yourself. And on this occasion, Diana has nominated herself. And I've known Diana for a long time now. She's one of our regular customers that constantly purchases tickets to help others. However, Diane found herself in need herself of a mobility scooter, and she contacted me. I immediately responded by a massive yes, of course, we can help you. And we then went in search of an appropriate product, i.e. a mobility scooter for her. And unfortunately, Diana had some other health conditions, some of which I will invite Diane to mention a little bit later, but we were unable to contact her to provide her new mobility scooter because she was in hospital with a very unfortunate accident that she had with her leg. And she was in hospital for many days and we were just out of contact. But now she's out and hopefully on the road to recovery. We're here to try and make her life just that little bit easier. So, Diane, can I invite you to say a few words about how the scooter is going to change your life? So please do come forward.
It is completely going to change my life because I've had to walk for weeks and weeks now with this.
Sure. The public are really excited to know exactly sort of how this all came about. How did you meet me? And
I met you outside Marks and Spencer's dressed as you, and not me, we were dressed as Superman.
That's
right.
I
was very impressed, and I wish you had that on today.
Oh, I know you did say you wanted me to put Superman on, but you know, I mean, we take this side of it so seriously because obviously, you know, it's a bit of fun doing what we do.
Yes.
It is hard work, but at the end of the day, this is the most important thing about what we do.
It certainly is. I do agree. I think you should. But when you say that, I think you perhaps should have been in a suit.
Oh.
But I wanted you to be dressed as Superman.
Oh, do you know what? You're going to see me for the rest of your life dressed as Superman
of course I am.
At weekends as well. So,
yes.
So you know, you now know my secret identity.
I do.
So, but yeah, if you'd like to just sort of say a few words about how your new scooter, which I'll present to you in a moment, will change your life, and about some of your health conditions that you've struggled with.
Well, I've had a replacement aortic heart valve, which went very well, although they didn't want to do it because unfortunately my little nephew didn't wake up one morning, and it was very tragic and awful, and I couldn't bring myself to go into hospital that close to his death because of his mum, my youngest daughter. I don't think she'd have survived without me if I'd gone in, you know, and disappeared for weeks, because I was in the Bristol Heart Centre for 6 weeks waiting for the chance to get the op. But I had it in the end and it was very successful, and the doctors were marvellous there, so I can't fault anything because I had to have it on the NHS in the end, although I had a small sorry, I do this all the time because I'm a bit forgetful.
No worries, take your time. I mean, I'm sure when I get to 64, I'll also become forgetful.
I did lie to a doctor in Musgrove Hospital because completely by mistake, he asked me how old I was, and I said 74.
Wow.
And it was only a mistake. I didn't mean to say 84, but I
84? You don't look 84.
well, I am 75 in a couple of weeks. Well, 3 weeks, I think it is.
That is amazing, honestly. But you don't look a day over 64, truly.
Well, that's very nice.
You know, you're more active than half the people in the high street that I see at weekends.
Yeah, that's forcing myself
Oh,
to walk
bless
round.
you. Bless you. What happened to your leg? I know this. I was just telling
Well, I cut
everyone.
it very badly. 4 weeks ago today, I got whizzed into hospital because it was absolutely gushing with blood. All I did was walk into one of the boxes that are in a freezer, and I thought I hadn't hurt it really, because it wasn't very painful. I looked down and the blood was just gushing out like that, and it took them 5 days to stop it bleeding, and it's still bleeding now. You can see it through the bandage.
I can see it through the bandage.
Yeah.
Well, let me get you off your feet as quickly as possible, because that's why we're here. We're going to change your life today.
You are.
We're going to give you that new mobility scooter that you asked for, that you thought you'd never going to get.
Well, I have actually been very lucky because my daughter and grandson combined together and bought me 2 lovely scooters, but I just couldn't use them because one was the fancy one that begins with Q, I think.
I know which ones you mean, and they're so big and heavy.
Well, it was too complicated, and I've got something wrong with my shoulder, meaning I can hardly move it, and that's what's bent me over. And I just couldn't use that scooter, and the little one they bought me as well was not big enough to do my shopping.
Yeah.
So I couldn't have stayed independent.
Of course.
And
Of course.
in the end, I went to a place that supplies scooters, all different kinds, and actually I asked advice on what kind I really needed, and they filled me in and said this and that were very suitable for me, but one would carry more and one would still fold up in a boot of a car.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can still get to the sea when anybody.
Exactly. We've just bought this in the boot of our car.
I know.
So that shows that it's easily transportable,
Yeah.
which is brilliant. Well, let me show you your new chair. This is your new mobility scooter, rather. And here we go.
Wow.
You're brand new. You're brand new with
wow.
tax.
That's amazing.
Mobility scooter. And it comes even with a Superman keyring. Just for you.
Got that on.
And indeed, and what I'll do, I'll just move it out for you, so then you can jump on.
Well, it's bigger than you described.
It's slightly bigger, but
That's going to be.
this was medium because you said the other one was too small and the other
Yes.
one was too big.
Yes.
And I have seen them both now, so I know that obviously this was the one that would be more useful. Did you want to?
Oh, and it's got the arms that
It
come
has.
down.
It's very heavy rain here in Somerset, so I'll just dry the seat for you. I don't want to get you damp. So there you go. Do you need a handle?
No, I don't actually. I can get on the scooter. But this, you see, that is big enough for 2 bags on.
Indeed.
So will be able to do my shopping.
And your
So that
little
is
basket at the
brilliant.
front.
Well, that's not as little as I've had. I've had as much smaller basket than that, so that's better than I can put all the things I need for my money in there, and then
And you can
put
adjust.
the shopping on here.
Absolutely. And you can even adjust this closer to you, as you know.
No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so what you do is just here, you just,
Oh,
so there, is
well,
that,
you see, I can reach that. I
Yeah.
couldn't reach that on the posh one
sure,
that I had. The one that was too big and too complicated.
yeah,
And it was my shoulder that stopped me because I couldn't get to the controls.
There you go. And so this is so quite easy. So this is your speed here. So this is slow, tortoise,
Yes.
and this is the hare.
Yes.
So obviously that's much faster. So, and this one,
Put it right up there then.
that's the backwards. This is forwards. So that's backwards. And then
You can see how cautious I am. Now I'm very, very cautious when I ride it because I haven't ridden one for quite a few weeks now.
just take it nice and slow and enjoy the
Yes,
ride.
I'm just going to look around as I go and just be very, very careful.
Indeed, you even got your armrest here as well, so you can.
I know.
So you know, for your comfort as well.
I know, that's marvellous. It's perfect, this. I couldn't have a better one.
Oh, bless you. And it's brand new, so we, you know, anything, if anything goes wrong, it's got a 2-year warranty. So 2-year warranty with it. If anything goes wrong, just let me know and we'll do our best to help you. But I'm sure you won't have any problems at all. And yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you know someone that needs our help, you know, please get in touch, just like Diane did, and we will do our best to change their life. Just like hopefully we've now changed Diane's
You
life.
definitely have changed it because also I should mention, because it deserves a mention, that before my daughter and grandson bought me those lovely scooters, which unfortunately I couldn't use, a friend of my youngest daughter, someone at school runs a business supplying scooters, and he built me 2 out of 3 old ones, but I had an accident in both of them.
Oh,
So
no.
it wasn't very good. I got knocked by a van in one on the
Oh my
crossing
goodness.
just coming home, and now I was on my scooter, but it didn't hurt me, but it didn't knock me off the scooter, and I thought I was all right, so I didn't go for a check straight away, and I probably should have done, but I went eventually, and after about 3 weeks, and they checked me over and said there was no damage to my brain, but I still think there was, because it's given me this awful loss of concentration and ability to remember things. So I think there was some damage caused there, but this chap that built them was so kind doing that, because that's not what he normally does. But he went to school with my youngest daughter, and he was very kind doing that with 2 in a row, because the first one I'd rented for a long, long time, and it came to when I couldn't really pay for the rental anymore, so I kind of had to buy it. They were very generous because they let me buy it for 200, but I had to scrape that together to get it. But it was a joy to have that when I got that, when I knew it was mine. But then they bought me, my daughter and son-in-law and grandson bought me the lovely 2, which very unfortunately I couldn't use. But I'll always be grateful for those, because it was such a kind thing to do.
Oh, bless. Well, guys, yeah, thank you so much for watching. We will look forward to seeing you guys at the next presentation. So from Somerset and from Diana and I, enjoy the rest of your day.